Hi everyone, this is Koshan here and this is the continuation of our portfolio project. So in the last video, we did the header part and the navigation part of our website. And now we are going to continue with our about me section and my project section and footer section. So I will just move to my VS Code and style my website. So now I'm going to style my about section. So for that, first I want to center all the items in the first I want to center all the items of in that page. So for that I will use a tag. I will use the attribute name as text align center. Just move to my profile, and inside profile I will move to about me, about, and then I will center all my items to I will center all my items. So for that I will be using text align center. So as you can see, all my items are positioned in the center. But one problem is that you can see that these buttons also move aside. So for and now I have to change this button and bring it to downwards. So for that I will be using a paragraph tag. I will be just creating I will just create a paragraph tag, because paragraph tag have a famous attribute that after the paragraph tag it will automatically move downwards. The position will automatically move to downwards. So for that I am using this paragraph tag, and let me just refresh my page, and now you can see that all the buttons part are being moved down. And now I'm going to add some space in after each button. So for that I will be just adding space in my bottom section. Or let's do one thing, I will just add a class. Let's say the class name is button. One second, and I will just shift it and bring it downwards. Okay, so check me that whether any problem is there. No such problem. And now I am just going to use display flex in my bottom class. So just move to my bottom class. It will be dot profile, and inside profile it will be about, and inside about it will be dot button. And now I'm going to add display flex, then flex direction row, and justify content center. So just refresh my page, and so you can see no such change is being seen. And why is not being seen? So just let me do some more changes. So just add a new attribute, that is word spacing. Okay, sorry. Let's add a width for my bottom section, and let it be with around 600 pixel, and refresh my page. Sorry. Oh, and let it be just justify content space around, and move it to center. So for that I will be using text align. Sorry, I will be using a new attribute, that is margin auto. Okay, so now you can see that all my buttons are aligned in the center with a space. Now what changes I did? So first I will be removing this attribute text align center. Now as you have seen that when I have not mentioned width or justify or margin auto, actually there, since there were no particular width, the section was just only the space, sorry, the section was just covering all the buttons. But when I have given a particular width to my section, it have given a space, because there is no particular because I have already mentioned a space, a maximum a space that is more than the space that was there. So for that I am so for that the changes are being made. And now I now this attribute margin at auto allows you to give a respective margin from the left side and the right side, so it will position the item in the center. Okay, so let's just decrease the size of my so that let's decrease the size of the section, and once again let it be 400 so that it will be more clear. Okay, fine. Now it is clear and more looking good than it was before. And now I would style all the text and the buttons. So as you can see, the about me section, the about me heading, I just want to add a underline in about me. So for that I will be using this attribute. I will be just moving. As you can see that about me is under the h1 tag. I will just paste this and I will mention h1 and I will create a border box. So for that I will create border which is 2 pixel and solid, and the color is, let's say, black. Okay, so just refresh this. As you can see that our border is there. Now I want to just add the border only at the bottom. So for that I will be using this. I will just adding border bottom and just refresh me. So as you can see that the border is changed, and now I want to give a particular width to that border. So for that I will be using um, let's say width um, around 100 pixel, and just refresh this page again. Okay, and I will just move it to center. So I will be using margin auto. And let's just increase the size. It will be 150. So as you can see that a underline is being added to my about me, and also it is being positioned to center. Now just increase the size of the width. Let it be around 200 pixel. Okay. Now I want to change the text. Now I want to change the font family of all my heading and my paragraph tag. So I will be moving to Google Fonts. Okay, and I will be, let's select one font. Let's select. Okay, I will be selecting this font, and just as I have told you that I will be using the same method. Okay, it is already being selected, so no need to go there. Okay, I will just copy this family. What's its name? Monstrous. Okay, so this is the name. I have found it, and now I will be just adding it. So just mention here, and also mention the text align here, so that it will change all the font family of the content. And just refresh this page again. So as you can see that my font family have changed, and it is now looking quite good than it was before. And okay, I just and now I want to change the style of my button, so that when it will hover out. Okay, so what I will change, when the mouse pointer will hover over the button, it will change to a pointer. Secondly, the button will be colored, and when it will hover, and when my mouse pointer will hover on the button, it will change its color. So first let me go to, okay, so first change this cursor pointer, and then I am going to style my button. And so for that I will be using attribute that is background color, and let's select the background color to be okay, let's select this is to be the background color, um or else let's select another one, um blue. Let's change the style, um okay, and let's change the color of the font, and the color of the font let it be white smoke. Okay, and I'm going to just refresh my page again. uh, okay, so you can see that there is some problem. So what I it will do, okay. mm, Background color, it will be going to be button. Oh, sorry, a great mistake is being done. um it will be, I have to go to my button section and I have not moved to my button section, so I will be just going to my button and I am going to just add this to attribute, color white smoke, and let me add this, and 1 second. Okay, so I am going to just remove this and save, and just refresh my page again. Okay, and oh sorry, I have to just remove this item again. I don't know what the problem is going on. uh okay, now refresh my page. So as you can see that the color of my font and also the background color have changed. Now I want to decorate my button in a more way, in a more advanced way. So for that I will be just using the property that is border radius, which will give, okay, so first just increase the length of the button or the width of the button. So I will give a particular width, let's say it is around 100 pixel, and I will be using an attribute that is border radius, which provides the shape of the button, whether it will be circle, whether it will be square, or some other, how much rounded the edge will be, in simple words you can say. So I want the edge to be 12 pixel rounded, and I'm going to just add padding in my bottom section. So I will be using padding, let's say I am using padding of 10 pixel on top, and okay, sorry, let's say I'm using padding of 5 pixel on top and button, and 10 pixel on left and right. And let me just refresh this again. Okay, so as you can see that the bottom have changed, and I'm just going to change a bit more. I will be just using 5 pixel, and okay, and I will be giving some more extra space. So it will let it be for 50 pixel. Sorry, oh, let it be around 70 pixel. Okay, um not more, let it be 90 pixel, and let the size be around 500 pixel. Oh, what the problem is going on? Okay, so you can see that now all the buttons are positioned at the same, now all the buttons are positioned at the center, and it is decorated well. I will just use an attribute. Okay, and okay. So I am just using cursor pointer, and I'm changing its state from here to here. Okay, Just refresh this page again. Okay, fine. Now what I want to do, I just want to when I will hover on all the bottom, I would just want to change the color. So for that I will be using this attribute, that is hover attribute. Let's say hover, and when it will hover, what color I okay, sorry, a problem is being created. Okay, so hover, and what problem and what color it will be. When it will hover, it will change its color from blue to, sorry, from blue to, let's say I'm going to change from blue to green, and let's say the color is this one. Okay, let's save it and refresh my page. And so you can see that when I am hovering on my button, its color is changing. Okay, and one thing just I want to mention, that I just want to remove the border. So border, I'll be moving to none. Okay, so now no such problem is there. Now you can see that all my paragraph tag text are congested, and for that I just want to give a space after each line. So what I can do, I will just move to my paragraph tag, where my paragraph tag is. Okay, it's inside the profile, inside the about section, and inside the paragraph tag, and I will be just using this attribute, that is line height. Let's say the height is around 20 pixel, and just refresh this. Problem is there. Okay, let it be 30 pixel. Okay, so you can see that when I am using this property line height, it's actually add, as the name suggests, is add the space, or you can say it gives some, okay, it gives some blank space after each line. Now you can see that it's looking fine. This about me section is looking fine. Now I will be moving to my project section. Now what changes I want to bring in my project section? I want to center all the items in the center of the website, and secondly I want to create a box for each item. Let's say I want to create a box for this project, I want to create a box for this project, and other and rest too. And then I want to align all the boxes side by side. So for that I will be using display flex, that you all know. So let's continue with our project in building it. So first of all I will be moving to my project section, and where is it? It is inside the profile section. So I will be using dot profile, and inside dot profile we have dot project. Okay, now first I want to bring all the contents to center. So for that I will be using text align center. Let me refresh this page again. um, okay, so you can see that all my items are positioned in center. Now let's I just want to decrease the size of the image that is present inside my project tag. So I will be using this attribute dot, okay, just go there, dot profile dot project, and just move to my image part, and I just want to give a height and width for that image. So let's say the width is around um, 200 pixel, or yes, 200 pixel, it will be better, and height will be 100%. Okay, so just refresh this page again. Okay, so you can see that all the images are now looking quite good, and all it is done. Now now what I want to do, I want to just align all my boxes in one row. So for that I will be moving to so for that okay. Oh, So for that, as you can see that inside the project section, where all the items are present, there is no such particular section which contain items, because all the items concerned in the same project section. And if we use display flex, then a problem will be there. Okay, let's suppose use this display flex property, just profile, and I will be moving to dot project, and I will be using display flex, and flex direction, it will be row. Fine. And I will be just refreshing my page, and so you can see that all the images how it is looking, and also my heading is also being put in the same row. So you can see that what the problem was there. And for that I will be using a new section. Let's say it is div class, and oh, sorry, the class name is box, and just add this inside my center, and I will be just using just mentioning here dot box. Okay, saving it, and I also save this and just refresh my page. So as you can see that now all my images are in one row, and the heading are also in a different way. But one problem is that all the images are congested, so I will be using justify content to give this space, justify content, and the content will be space around. Okay, now it is all set. Now you can see that the image is not looking good. So I will just change the height and the width of that image. Let's say the height will be same 200 pixel. So you can see that now the image is looking quite good than previously. Now I want to um, now I want to put all the a box inside all the items. So for that, just show me how I would do. I will be just moving to my profile section, and inside I will move to my project section. Okay, sorry, dot project section, and inside dot project I will be moving to dot box, and inside dot box I will be moving to dot item. Fine. And I will be adding a border. Let's say the border is similarly 2 pixels solid, and let's say it is black. So you can now get an idea that how my boxes are looking. So as you can see that now you can see that how the boxes are looking. Now what changes I want to bring in all these boxes. First of all, I just want to give set a particular width and height to all my boxes. So I will be using this property dot item, and I will be using setting the width. Let's say the width is 300 pixel, and just refresh this. Fine. And now I want to add a padding to all my box. So padding, sorry, padding, let's say 10 pixel. Let's say the top part is 20 pixel, and the left and right is 10 pixel. Okay, just refresh this page again. Fine. Now what I want to do, mm, um, I want to add a border. Okay, now as you can see that it's not looking fine. So what changes can I bring in all my boxes now? And now I'm thinking that I am going to add a shadow to all my box, and I will remove all the border. So I'm just going to remove the border, and I will be adding the shadow. So for adding the shadow, I will be using box shadow. Let's say the box shadow is 2 pixel, 2 pixel and 5 pixel around, and the color is, let's say, gray, and refresh my page again. So you can see that how cool it is looking now. And what I want to make change, as now I just want to change the text inside my box. So for that I will be similarly using Google Fonts to add all the changes inside the boxes. So for that I will be just moving to Google Font. Okay, leave that, and I will be using the same font family. Let's say what the font family is. Okay, I am just going to copy this and paste it here. Fine. Now I want to increase the size. Okay, now just I bold tag to my paragraph, to all this HTML section, to to add this um, paragraph section. So for that I will be using the attribute, let's say, um, okay, so let's say I am going to my item section, and inside my item section I am moving to paragraph tag, and inside paragraph tag I will be moving to nth child. So the child number is 2, and I will be adding a bold attribute. So for that I will be using um, text um, mm, okay, so let's say I just want to increase the size. First of all, I just want to increase the size. Let's say font size, it is around large, medium, and font weight, let's say it will be bolder. Okay, just refresh this page again. Sorry, oh, okay, it would be 3. So now you can see that all this section is, sorry, all the paragraph tag that were which contain all the programming part is present, is now bold enough, and it makes quite different from the previous one, and now it is looking well. uh, Now what I want to do, I just, in the similar way as I have made an underline to the about me part, I will be using the same underline to my projects part. So for that I will be just copying the same thing and pasting there. And let's say I want to copy all this thing, and I want to add dot profile, and inside dot profile I will go to project, and inside project I will be moving to h1 and just pasting the similar thing. Okay, so let's refresh. Now you can see that my project is now looking fine, and now I want to add a margin to the top. So for that I will be using margin top, and I will just go there and use margin top. Let's say the top is around 30 pixel. Fine, and I will be using, in the similar way I will be using margin button. Okay, so let's say I am using margin, and let's say margin top is, top and bottom will be 30 pixel, and it left and right will be 0 pixel. Fine. Okay, some problem is there. Margin bottom, let's say 30 pixel. Some problem is going on. Okay, no, nothing to worry about. I will just use this margin 30 pixel, and now I where my box is there I will be using margin top 30 pixel. Fine. Okay, so now you can see that it's looking quite good and beautiful than it was before. So that was all for today, and on the next video I will be completing the whole front end part of my website, and on the later video I will be adding the JavaScript part. So hope you all like this video, and make sure to like, share and subscribe my channel.